Hi! So we're at Palm Sunday, the time in the calendar year when we celebrate Jesus being King and as he entered into Jerusalem. And it's the first day of Holy Week. And so this week is typically the week where Christians reflect on the events that led up to Jesus' death and resurrection, which is a huge key point in the Christian faith and in the Christians' understanding of what good news is. That Jesus became a man, that Jesus walked with people that others didn't want to walk with, and he died and rose again so that he could bridge the gap between us and God. Now, usually we would be celebrating and reflecting on these events at various church services, at gatherings together, but we can't do that this week, can we? So what we're going to do, I'm going to help you to show you how to make a Holy Week box. And a Holy Week box is so that you are able to open your box every day this week and have a look at some of the objects inside and think about how great God is. And so it will be using the instructions that are below on the link, and using a few little items that will just help us to think through, to reflect on these really amazing events. So I'm going to talk you through what is inside my little box and how does it work and what to do with it. So firstly, you're going to need to find a box. This is probably the smaller end of the boxes, and a shoe box might be the larger end. So find a box between a shoe box size and this size. And in your Holy Week box, you're going to need some certain items, and you're also going to need to print out the instructions that are in the link below. So find your box, and I'm going to talk you through each of the items as we get them out. So firstly, you're going to need something like this, a little person figure. Now I've just got a wooden peg person, but you might want to use a Playmobil person, a Lego person. There are other toy manufacturers out there. Find a little person that can fit in your box. That is going to be a key part of the Holy Week box experience. So a little person. A pipe cleaner. So I've got a pipe cleaner in mind. This is going to become something that looks like a cross. And so you might want to use a skewer that you find in the kitchen, or toothpicks, or if you have got pipe cleaners, use a pipe cleaner because you can bend it and make it the shape that you want it to. Just dropped it. So something like a pipe cleaner that you can make into the shape of a cross. You can have a look at home and see what you've got. Next in your box, you're going to need 3 coins. Now I've chosen 3 coins that are different colours and shapes. So one's bigger, one's middle size, and one's the smallest. And you are going to need 3 coins. They can be chocolate coins, they can be foreign currency, they can be English currency, they can be whatever you like. They need to be 3 coins that you can use this week as we look at various stories that there might be a mention of money. And so you'll need 3 coins. So they're in your box. For today, you are going to need some little palm leaves. Now I've made these palm leaves. They're tiny weeny, as you can see. My box is this big, my palm leaves are tiny. I've just drawn these and cut them out on green paper. Feel free to get creative, make some palm leaves, or maybe you have a palm leaf that you can cut a bit off. However you like, you're going to need 2 little palm leaves. And lastly, you're going to need some white fabric, or what I've got is half of a Kleenex tissue. There are other tissue manufacturers. I have half of a Kleenex tissue, and that will be used later on in the week. So once you've got all those things, fold them up nicely and make sure that they all fit in the box. I'm going to put them all in nice and neatly. Once you've got all your things, put them all in the box, ready for the first session. And then what you also might want is a candle. And I think that's all you need, and the printout. So when you've got your printout, what you can do, you can get out the items for the first day, set up the little scene, read the Bible passage, and reflect on the one question that is there. So it's very simple. Read a Bible passage, or you light a candle, read a Bible passage, reflect on the question. And then you might want to say the Lord's Prayer together, or say a prayer. Yeah, any prayer. It doesn't have to be the one that Jesus taught us, but it can be. So these Holy Week boxes, you are welcome to join in, and most importantly, I would love to see pictures and videos of you all using your Holy Week boxes. So do send them in, Tori at St Paul's st.albans.org, or my phone number, which will be below.